All of us are looking for a life of meaning and significance. A life that makes a difference in the world. A life that truly matters. We believe this is found through the right people, platform, and purpose. We call this movement THREE. It starts with giving people greater health through the power of our proactive wellness products. THREE's innovative formulas deliver demonstrable results by maximizing bioavailability and cellular absorption, ensuring people everywhere can enjoy the nutrition they need to operate at their best. Building on our foundation of people-focused products, we provide a platform for unparalleled entrepreneurship and personal growth. THREE is there beside you every step of your journey towards building a business and a better life. Finally, we know that a sense of real purpose, the kind that moves hearts, minds, and mountains, comes through serving and elevating others. This philosophy is reflected in our caring community, which bring hope and life-saving help to people around the world. It's time to redefine what's possible and activate your full potential. It's time to live a life of purpose. It's time for THREE.
Well, welcome everyone. My name is Francoise Untermeyer, and I am a 6-star director in this company, one of the founding partners of THREE. I'm very excited today to share with you a company that is very new. Not a lot of people know about it, but we're doing really big things, as you could see in that video. I, have been in this industry for about 9 years, and I have been in a few other companies throughout the last 9 years. And when I saw THREE, I knew it was something that I had to be a part of. And tonight I'm so excited to share with you the reasons why. A little about me, so you can hear a little bit of my story. By trade, I'm a registered nurse. I started off my career working with the governor of Florida, helping run the brain and spinal cord injury program. I helped take care of quadriplegics and paraplegics, and then moved into being a director of nursing over a CRC, which is a step down from a hospital. And I specialize in Alzheimer's dementia. And I loved what I did. Corporate America was something that from a little girl, I always wanted to be successful and achieve great things. And when I got there and started having my beautiful family, as you could see here on the screen, life just got crazy. And probably families that are, have a working full-time jobs, what that feels like. I was in this hamster wheel of life, and I really just felt like something had to change. And when I was at work, I was thinking about my kids. Then when I was with my kids, I was thinking about work. And so my husband had a very successful construction company at the time. And we both came from families that were broken. We never saw our parents. So we thought it was a priority to make the change and, just change our lifestyle. And so I took 7 years off to be home with my kids. And during those 7 years, life took a turn for me. And I got very sick. My son that you see here, Christian, at the time was young, and he was diagnosed with ADHD, the combined type sensory disorder. And I think the stress on a young mom like I was just really, I went down this downward spiral in health. And I ended up going on one medication. I ended up on 7. And then my daughter was struggling with a little anxiety. It was just really hard. So as a mom, I was looking for health solutions, and I started really looking into holistic naturopathic health. And parallel lines to that, it was around 2008, 2009, and the construction, industry crashed. And my husband's construction company went from having 50 employees and doing really well to having 2, and us really having like $400 in bank account. And we learned a lot of life lessons those 7 years. And, what I think it did for us is open our mind to new things. One, better health, not the traditional Western medicine. And then secondly, open our mind to diversification. So today, what I'm sharing with you is an opportunity to feel better, an opportunity to diversify your income as well. So as we begin, the company is called THREE. THREE is, it stands for, people, purpose, and platform. And what that really means is we're looking for those type of people that want to go out and advocate for others. And we use this beautiful platform to do that. And it's really purpose-driven to help people physically, financially, emotionally, or spiritually. And I think think that some people get invited to these calls and they come in and they get excited through inspiration and some desperation. And I think when I saw the industry 9 years ago, it was a little bit of both. I really was looking for so many solutions in my life. So if you are looking for more, today I feel like Three has something very special to offer you. So let's talk about our leadership. Again, I've been in the industry for 9 years, and I know a lot of leaders. I've been part of, two other companies, and I have to say, our founder and CEO, Daniel PQ, is the best of the best. He has one of the kindest, sweetest hearts. He's young. He's the hardest worker I know. He has 20 years experience, 7 years in the global e-commerce space. He has a very beautiful story of just, growing from having nothing to, really being very successful in the industry. He came from a family where both of his parents were unfit. So he's not a CEO who doesn't understand the hard, and I respect him for that. One thing I love about his leadership is he doesn't talk down to you, he walks beside you. And that means a lot to my husband and I. For someone to cover our family, we trust Daniel PQ. And then he invited Dr. Dan Gubler. Dr. Dan Gubler is a chief scientific advisor at this company. He's had 15 years of cellular absorption technology experience. He's formulated over 70 nutritional supplements in the industry. He's Caltech trained, which is the most prestigious school to learn at. He just loves what he does. As you could see, he is just like the science guy. He's one of the most grateful people that I know. And, I think his passion really does show through the product. And that's really important. I think he's probably one of the most important people in the company, right? Because he's producing and curating our amazing line of Three. And we are different. We have 10 different scientific advisory boards. These are doctors all over the world that come from really prestigious backgrounds, Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, Caltech trained, right? They come together and represent and share Three, not only as, as the company sharing from the stage of the company, but they also go around sharing Three, just like I'm doing tonight with you guys, which is really exciting because you really typically don't see so many medical doctors getting involved in network marketing so much, but this company has so much credibility attached to it that we are. So, Dr. Timothy Snyder here on the left, he's one of our dear friends. He's Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins. He's one of the 9th people in the world to do LASIK surgery. He's an ophthalmologist surgeon, also has a degree in the wellness space. This gentleman here is one of my closest, dearest friends. And for him, someone like him to put his stamp of approval on this company really does mean a lot. And he absolutely makes zero. This is something they donate their time for because they are donating their time for the mission that we are all a part of. All right, so let's talk about our science and technology. So we stand on 3 pillars: exploration, curation, and absorption. This is why we're different. So if you've been invited to these types of, presentations before, this is what makes us different. So we actually go around the world and we find different bioactive molecules that no one else has discovered. So in the world, there's over 600,000 different plants, and less than 5% have been discovered for their medicinal healing, which is crazy because 50% of all pharmaceuticals are made from plants. So just think of how much more is out there for us to discover. And then we take it to a lab and we curate it, meaning we just don't go and call a company like a manufacturer and say, hey, I need something for sleep, and they pull it off the shelf and we stick our label on it. It's not white labeled. It's curated and it's crafted just for us. And each of our products have over 40 iterations. That means we've tried it over and over again. It's not like a one and done. And we definitely are not going to the drive-through and say, give me a number one and a number one with a Coke, right? This is something that's very special. And then with the absorption technology, this is what really is so cutting edge and the innovation of the company. So we take 12 different cellular absorption technologies and we combine them with these molecules and we mix them up in a pot and basically birth our company. So what you're going to see in our company is higher absorption. We maximize efficiency and we eliminate waste. Now, what does that really mean? Well, if you're taking supplements today, and their normal delivery, this is cellular absorption technology, and in the normal delivery product, your body will absorb about 5 to 10%. Okay. And that's if you have a healthy gut. So with our product, the absorption is really high because these delivery systems get these products to your cell. And some of these products that we have, some of the technologies are patented and proprietary and trade secreted just for Three. And some of them have been used in the cancer space for over 30 years, like liposomal delivery, or with neonatals, so this is very innovative, but at the same time, doctors all over the world are joining because they've learned these things in school as well. And this is one of the things that I think that has helped us move so fast as a company is that we are in the PDR. So the PDR, now called the Prescriber's Digital Reference, desk reference. This here has been a trusted resource for, decades and decades for doctors. And it's basically a doctor's Bible. So when you say that your products and all of our line of three are in this book, it gives us a lot of credibility in the marketplace because they know that if you say you have those absorption studies, they better be done. And there's third-party testing outside of three. So of course, three third-party testers are a product line, but they do their own testing in addition to that. We are enforced by the FDA. We have the CGMP approval. That is what nutraceuticals, that's what our products need to be enforced by. We have the advanced delivery technology stamp, which is basically something that's proving that we have the technology that we say we have. And, again, we're not white labeled. So these are just important things. If you're looking at bringing a brand into your home, one that you can trust three. And I'm one of those people that don't like to listen to people or watch people's mouth. I like to watch people's feet, right? So what I love is that we have a medicinal research institute in Thailand, guys. This is phenomenal. And we are right now taking 50 different molecules, right? This is Dr. Dan's thing. He says everything's about molecules, right? And so we're taking 50 molecules and we're really just discovering new things that no one else has used before. And we're dedicated just to do groundbreaking, life-changing, industry turning upside down things with three. All right, and this is our line. This is just a beautiful, nice to look at picture, but it's kind of cool because this is what's in our product. So these images with all the beautiful things around it, those are the things I want to put into my body. A lot of things that you guys might be buying now from Costco's and Walmart's and things, they're synthetic, they're made in a lab. Put good whole food, raw nutrition into your body like three. All right, so let's talk about our products. This one is called Vitalite. This is one of my favorite products. So I struggle with chronic fatigue and non-diabetic hypoglycemia. So I'm very tired all the time and I'm allergic to caffeine. So it kind of sucks because I heard it's really great and I heard it gives you a lot of energy and I wish I could do it, but I don't. But this right here, this product gives you natural energy. It promotes cellular energy. It's going to help with brain health, heart health, eye health, great for your gut. It's going to have your vitamin, your minerals, your probiotics, your pre-probiotics, your postbiotics, digestive enzymes, omegas, phytonutrients, greens, superfruits, amino acids, everything but the kitchen sink, y'all, is in this product. And it just is amazing. I take it sometimes once a day, sometimes twice a day. It's really just depends. And the cool thing about this one, it's going to fill in the gaps. If you're someone who's having cravings and stuff like that, this fills in those gaps of nutrition. Also, if you're having, low energy, this is great. If you're having mind problems, not mind problems, but maybe you're not as clear mentally. There's a lot of gut health here, which is good because there's more neurons in your belly than your brain. So if you're struggling with brain fog and stuff like that, this will be a great product for you as well. Now, this is basically an immunity product. It's going to help with just keeping that first line of defense strong. It also helps with the gut microbiome as well. And it has all the things that you would see in a immune product, this elderberries, the vitamin C's, the D's, the C's, the quercetins, the nanosilvers, the zincs, all of that in one liposomal, 90% or higher absorption rate. This one here is called Eternal. It's an antioxidant super food blend. This one I really love and enjoy. It gives you cellular energy. It's a cellular guardian product, goes into your mitochondria, gives it a boost of energy, helps with free radical damage as well. You're going to see additional things that this product will benefit you with, whether it's your heart health because of the CoQ2 enzymes. You have some collagen in there, great for joint health, hair, skin, and nails. The glutathione, which is the most powerful antioxidant in the world. And this is really cool because a lot of people don't know that glutathione can only be absorbed through an IV or IM injection. And this is the first to actually have it in a sachet pack that you can just drink. And then we have the resveratrol in it, which is very calming. So you'll see that this product is, to me, I feel like it's an adaptogen. You take it and sometimes it will give you energy if your body needs that. And sometimes it'll be very calming. So I love the way these products just really do what it needs to do in every body, and every body is different. All right, so the next one is Visage Collection. This is our new line. We added a skincare line. So we have a super serum, a cleanser, and a toner. And I've been really enjoying this. I actually have struggled with some skin hyperpigmentation. I have a lot of different nationalities in me. My dad is Jamaican, Scottish, Chinese, I have Portuguese, Italian. So like with my skin tone, I've just started hyperpigmenting. So I tried the super serum and I've had some great results. I'll share a picture with you in just a minute. But the super serum does more than just hyperpigmentation, even in the skin tone, and does like, the crow's feet and all the wrinkles and, refreshing your skin and making it look vibrant, right? It does much more than that. This is the first in the world, a super serum that when you actually apply this on your skin and get all those, external results, it's also going to release neurotransmitters to your brain and release serotonin, dopamine, NAD. So you're going to get a mental lift when you use your skincare. I mean, I just think it's the most amazing thing. How does it make me feel? I would say I just want to smile and I feel mentally alert. So that's what I get from the skincare when I put it on my skin. Now, these are all the key ingredients. I joke because I cannot pronounce any of them on here hardly, but except for vitamin C. If you're someone who likes to look at ingredients, anyone who's bringing you tonight and sharing this with you can send these all to you, these key ingredients. But for time's sake, I'm just going to pass through these. This is my image here. As you can see, using the Visage for 5 days, you can see on the left, you can see the hyperpigmentation on my nose and my sides of my cheek. This is only 5 days. I've been on it for a couple months now and they're all gone. So I've been so happy and so grateful for this company. I'm not a very vain person, but I never had to wear makeup all the time. So it was definitely something that was a transition for me. And I'm so glad that they came out with this product. And then here's some other pictures here. You can see Dr. Clevenger, her before and afters, and Megan Norcus here on the left as well. Just the difference in their skin tone, the quality, it just looks more alive, definitely more even, just a beautiful product. The next one I'm going to share with you is a doctor, a plastic surgeon. We have over 900 doctors join our organization the first year, probably close to 2,000 now. One of them has been doing small clinical studies in our office. Oh, actually, I must have took it out. Okay, and the next one here, I'm sorry, I was going to show you a picture, but I must have took it out. All right, so this one here, this one's Purify. Purify is a detoxifying product. This one will cleanse 5 channels of elimination. So your skin, your kidneys, your colon, your liver, your lungs. It's very light, so you're not going to be like stuck in the bathroom all the time. This will increase nutrient absorption. Did you know if you're not releasing these harmful toxins like pesticides and poisons and heavy metals and fats in your cells, like when you eat healthy food, it can't even absorb the food that you're eating, which is crazy to me, right? So that green leafy salad that came from your garden, you don't absorb it. And a lot of us don't realize that it's so important to detox. Like if you've never detoxed, you've hoarded your toxins your whole life. And if you're like, oh no, I do good. Well, yeah, you might do good, but it's hard to be perfect. I mean, if you're walking down the street in the city and you smell an exhaust, those are toxins and they are in your body and they never go away. They're there forever. So unless you're releasing them, your body's not operating at its like full capacity. So, and also if you're looking to lose weight, the Vitalite, which was the first one, is good for weight management. And this one too, together just does help me with a flatter tummy. So I like this product for many reasons. And here's some more key ingredients. The next one is called Revive. This was a favorite in my household. My husband's had 5 knee surgeries, 4 ACL surgeries. I used to be a national fitness competitor, signed by Adidas. I had really great trainers, but I mean, they worked me like crazy. My knees were inflamed, my wrists were inflamed. So this has been a game changer. I call this my like healthy ibuprofen. And it really just takes down the inflammation. It helps with muscle stiffness. It helps with joint health. And I think as we get older, things just get harder to move around. So increases quality of life, of course, and counteracts effects of free radical damage as well. So this is just a phenomenal product. It has curcuminoids in it and some shiitake mushrooms, some really great things for anti-inflammatory purposes and for those responses. All right, the next one is collagen. This is one of my favorites. I just love this product. I love them all, but They're like your kids, right? You love them differently, but you love them all. This one here has 5 milligrams of bioavailable marine-based collagen, ethically sourced. This is going to be a typical collagen product, which is your hair, your skin, your nails, but it also does more. It's great for your immune response and joint health. So a lot of doctors that are putting these in their practices, I do see them use the Revive and the collagen together. That combination really does help people if they have a lot of inflammatory issues. And this has 5 milligrams of collagen, which is phenomenal. Oh, here's the picture I wanted to show you. This was the doctor that was doing the clinical studies in her office. She's using the collagen and vitality. So let me tell you the story. On the left here is a young lady. She's in her 30s, and she had a refraction CO2 laser and resurfacing done on her face. And that's like a typical healing response. And they typically would use just arnica. And then you have on the right a 60-year-old, which is 30 years difference. And she's using the vitality and the collagen of our company 3. Look at the difference in 5 days, that healing response. That is a big, big deal. So you should not be seeing a 60-year-old recovering faster than a 30-year-old, because around your 30s, your body, actually your collagen making machines break down. And one thing I love about our collagen, it goes into your body and teaches your body how to start making collagen again, which is super powerful. No other company is doing that. And this product in itself, I think, is so misused in the marketplace. If you're buying a collagen right now and it's not micronized and hydrolyzed like ours, and it's not with any delivery system, it's such a big molecule, you can't even absorb it. It's like trying to take a fire truck and stick it through a window. It just doesn't fit. And so if you're looking for good quality products with technologies, this is where it's at. If you are taking supplements and they're in your pantry and they're not attached to a delivery system, I say this with 100% respect, not trying to be condescending at all, but you have the flip phone and I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max, right? Technology has evolved. We've been doing the same thing since the dawn of humanity, and we have something new that's out there right now. It's our job, especially as brand ambassadors of 3, to get out and tell people that you can maximize your efficiency. You can get the true health benefits that you're paying for. And that's, to me, the best thing ever. Okay, this is collagen, some more key ingredients here, moving along. So all of our products are third-party tested. I did share a little bit about that. We have a cellular absorption technology, clinical study, an epigenetic study, and a superoxide production study as well. And if you are those people that like to geek out and read about this stuff, just ask the person that invited you tonight and they can copy and paste that link and it's right in your hands very quickly. We're very transparent as a company. And if you are the ones that read labels, please read labels, right? I'm one of those moms, and I can tell you just from, taking my son from being on a lot of medication to having to take none and struggling with ADHD, the combined type, for many, many years. Health was a big part, and being more holistic was a big part of his progress. So all the mommy boxes are checked, as you could see here. We are very clean, we're very pure. Now, epigenetics, this is a word that not a lot of people have heard before. And if they have, they might not know what it is. It sounds really big and like scary, but it's not. It's actually really cool. Epigenetics is the new way, and we can change the way our body is made. And it's really cool how God has done this. So epigenetics is basically, we have over 20,000 genes in our body, and there's a switch, an on and off switch, like a light switch, and that's epigenetics, and that's in your gene. And things that turn this switch on and off is like your relationships, whether they're positive, negative, environmental factors, nutrition, exercise. All of these things affect your epigenetics, affects your genes. And so when you take our line of 3 products, it turns on the good genes and turns off the bad genes. So those are the type of things I want to be taking, right? I want to live healthy. I want to be happy. And like Colleen says, in love, right? We're my girlfriends. Okay, and here we have just an overview. I think when you talk so much about the product and technology, and if you looked at the packaging, it was so beautifully and well put together. You're like, these products have to be super expensive. They're really not. You'll probably save money. Like if you open your pantry and put all your stuff on the table and just look at just the Vitalite alone, that's $350 you're getting in one product. So that is phenomenal. And then as you can see, the collagen, the immune, the eternal, just so priced compatible to what's in the marketplace, and you get a bang for your buck. But you also have to understand quality doesn't cost, it pays. You're actually going to feel these products. You feel them in 3 days. It does not take a long time. So, I do this from home. I don't have a spa or a retail store or anything like that. My husband and I told 50 people about this line. 50. 27 bought the product, and in 2 years it turned into 75,000 people, guys, taking these products in 2 years. So when you look at something that has moved that fast, it has to work. And so I'm so excited for you guys to take these products, get them in your body. Next, I'm actually going to bring up my husband, Mr. Ricky Untermeyer, and he is going to share the business side with you.
Awesome. So now you've got to witness and hear and also see on this PowerPoint slides how awesome this company is as well. So for me, I started here where we live currently in Jacksonville, Florida, my own business at 19 years old. And as I progressed and I was owning that company for 20 years, I started to evaluate the rest of my life. And really, I would urge you to think about what is the destination you're on. What is that final destination, or what is the direction you're on now? And I started to realize the direction I was on wasn't going to take me to the destination that I wanted to be at. So I decided to make a change. Did I think it was going to be network marketing? No. I tried network marketing in my 20s, failed miserably, didn't think it worked. And until my wife cared about me enough. I think a lot of times when an opportunity comes, especially in this profession, we think, hey, what are they trying to get from me? And I can sit here and tell you, this profession has given me back more than I could ever imagine, but also that my wife was trying to give me something. So I'm going to go over the business. And, 10 years ago when I saw this profession on a phone call, a little bit different than the Zoom, I was on a phone call with someone earning $2.5 million a year, which I didn't think was even possible. But his story really just showed me how powerful that you could start this in your backyard, part-time in your hometown. And I didn't have to sell product hand to hand. The company was going to manufacture the product. They were going to ship it to the consumer. All I was going to do was be the voice. And he said, I started this part-time. I've done so well that I've been able to take my parents from combined income of $50,000 a year, school teachers, now they make $1 million a year, and both my brothers. So as I saw that my wife was going to do this, I could do this part-time. There's no traditional business that you can do part-time. I was in construction, had 50 employees. I was super stressed out. And I think that's another thing we all have to ask ourselves. If what we're doing is giving us not just financial freedom and time freedom, but mental freedom. I was coming home very stressed out. I was, shut off because of the stress. I didn't like what I was doing. I liked certain parts of construction, but I think the thing we have to ask ourselves, if we removed ourselves from our income, does our income stop? And my answer was yes. And so I really had to do evaluation on that income and the stress level. And even as a general contractor, I decided, look, I can't do this forever. What can give me the opportunity to build a secondary income or something to protect me from another 2008, 2009 recession? And this profession looked very attractive. And I said, heck, let's just give it a try. And within a year, I was retired from a 20-year company that I built. So that's how fast this financial vehicle can be. But I didn't start there. I started saying, hey, I can do this part-time. Maybe we can earn $2,000 a month. It extraordinarily met my expectations more than I could imagine. And as you look at this company, it's a global opportunity. This company launched in 14 countries day one. I was in Northeast Florida for 20 years. That was hard to do. So just imagine how stable the foundation of this company is to be able to do that day one. But also, if you fast forward in the first year, they did in 14 countries, they did $65 million in 300 and so days, which is phenomenal. This team that you're looking at is the #1 team in the whole United States. So what does that mean? Foundational, the company has a strong foundation. Team-wise, you're going to have help. I think if you're going to do anything in the opportunity side, if you have help, that eases the apprehension, but also you're going to have professionals help you. So the company, if you look at this company in the second year, it did $150 million in revenue. So more than twice the first year. So pretty phenomenal. But why now? Heck, I think this one's easy to answer. Look at inflation. Go to the grocery store, the gas station, cost of living, all the things. People are looking more than ever. Fortune magazine wrote an article and said half of the United States will have a side gig in the next year. So, just from my wife and I starting this in our backyard 2 years ago and saying, hey, we're going to share this with our friends, it has exponentially grown out of our area. I mean, we have a team in Canada that's on fire. We have a team in Philippines. And all we did is share it with some people in our local area, and look how fast it grew. But why is that? Yes, people are interested in our health, but I think also people are interested in more choices, time freedom, financial income. And then if you throw in inflation and all the things, people are looking, and you look at what in this chart says 2022 to 2030, almost double what this professional do in just the United States. 328 billion is expected to grow in the next 5 years. So we're sitting on an opportunity with a company that's only 2 years old. And as you look here, Y3, business from home, rated at number 34 out of 823 of these companies, which is phenomenal. But also, it just got rated the company, Three International, got rated number 2 fastest growing company in network marketing. So right time, right place. And this is a perfect slide for what I'm talking about. If you can get in a company in formulation stage right as they're starting in that concentration stage, that means you're in before momentum. So being at the beginning and being at what they say the top means the exponential growth and the momentum happens in your organization. What does that mean? That means over the next 20, 30 years in stability, the company's paying you, your kids' kids, as it's passed on. And that's what's so powerful about not only timing, but residual passive income. Because as far as it grows, it keeps paying. And as you look at the company and how it's done the first 2 years, there's a point where they call critical mass in this profession. It's 300 to 400 million a year. And if you look at the second year's revenue, 150 million, you see the trajectory the company's on. So year 3, 4, they're going to hit that 300 to 400 million part in revenue, and that's critical mass. That's right at the beginning where momentum happens, and that's where life-changing income can happen for so many people. And also, I would say you're at not only the right time, right place. As you look at the financial rewards plan, the reward to go out and share this after you try the products and you feel comfortable, then you're going to have a team, the number 1 team in the United States, help you. Then the company pays out 64% of their revenue weekly, which is a lot, right? In my company, I was lucky a lot of times and blessed to earn 10 to 20% on a job. Here, the company pays out 64%. And that's just where the company, instead of hiring sales staff, marketing, advertising, all the things to get this product to the market, they put it in a financial rewards plan, and they pay people 7 different ways. Number 1, retail customer commission. If I'm sharing this with Susan and she says, hey, I just want to try the products, here's where network marketing has got phenomenally well. And this is how we've attracted 900 medical doctors in the first year, lawyers, realtors, all professional people. Why do I say these people? Because they're super busy. Well, if I don't have to sell the product hand to hand, that opens it up for everybody. So Susan says, hey, I just want to try the product. Great. I give her the link that I get from the company, that whatever I want to make it, it could say Ricky's Health and Wellness, / from 3. And then she goes to my website, the company ships it straight to Susan's door. And guess what? The company pays me that day. And that's number 1. Number 2, introduction bonus. This is where if I was sharing this with Lisa and Lisa says, hey, yes, I want to be a brand ambassador and I want to try the products for myself, her initial order that she makes through the company pays me 20% of that order. And really, number 2 is designed by these companies to get your investment back quickly. Number three, team commissions is on this slide. And this really just shows you not only timing, but how powerful a compensation plan in this profession. Now, when I started, I didn't see none of this. I just saw ability for someone to help us. We could do it part-time and we could build some residual income. But when I started to really understand this profession, this company is in a binary pay structure. That means you have a left team, left of your screen, right team. This is kind of an example. So if that was you in the middle, this is my favorite part of number three. Now remember, I'm going over number three, team commissions. This left team, right team maxes out at $27,000 a week in the compensation plan. And that's only one way. But look under you. What does it say? It says paid weekly. Well, two things here. Paid weekly for me when I was in construction. A lot of people went in the witness protection program on Friday, couldn't get a hold of them, couldn't find them, chasing them around, so my trying to get paid was extremely frustrating and stressful. But also look at this next one sentence there, earn money infinitely deep. How far is that? How far is infinitely? That is forever, right? So how does that look? You get on the products, your spot is locked into this binary pay structure. So left team, right team, you're on that in that binary. And while you're trying the products, say you're ready to share it, we're going to help you. We help you share it with Colleen. She comes on board. She tries a product. You share it with Francoise. She tries the product. Great. But here's where it gets so powerful in seeing this company early, seeing this Zoom and saying, hey, I just want to try the product and get my position in a company that's doing so well. Look on the left side of your screen, Hillary. Hillary comes on board. Guess what? It says spillover. You didn't bring her on, but it can only grow what? Infinitely deep down. So Hillary is placed underneath you. So guess what? Here's the power of this compensation plan. Hillary starts building an organization. She starts sharing it with her friends, her network, and it could turn into hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people. Guess what? All these people are spillover because you got in early in a company and on a team that's moving extremely fast. So spillover means, guess what? You actually earn residual passive income off of people you didn't even bring in the business because of your position and because you saw this early. So as you look on the right side, Lauren, she came in the business. She's underneath you. You didn't bring her in. Tanya. And these are powerful stories. These are actually real people. Hillary, stay-at-home mom, 3 boys, never done this profession. Her second month, she was at $12,000 a month residually. 10 months, she hit 6 figures. You look on the right side, Lauren retired herself. Before she was 32, she's earned millions of dollars in this profession. You might say, well, I don't live in a big town. I don't know a lot of people. Well, she started in a town of only 5,000 people with 1 red light. And heck, she started sharing this. And before she was 34 years old, she built a massive $1 million home on 7 acres from what she was able to create in this profession. Megan Norcus on the left side was able to retire by the time she was 24 years old. So these are just some stories. Jessica on the right, she's earned over $8 million in this profession. Her neighbor shared it with her at the community pool. Can you imagine that? She's at a community pool with her kids. Her neighbor shared this profession with her. She was able to build that life-changing income, send her kids to college, all the things, just because she got on the products and she shared it with her friends. As you see here, this is our system, as we call it, and it's really just our support. And what it does all the training, the mentorship, the personal growth. It does the marketing and media, e-commerce. This is free. This is separate from Three. This actually downloads to the keyboard of your phone. So not only does it do all the training, coaching, developing, it has all the information that you could ever need to share with someone, need to go over. It has all the PDFs for the products. It has all the clinical studies. It has every single thing. And it's so awesome because it actually downloads to the keyboard of your smartphone. So you literally push the world button and it populates up and all the information. So what does this mean? It means everything's at your fingertips, easy to find. Number two, same information for everyone, same coaching, same training, and also you don't have to train your people. This is how you've heard my wife go from a very small amount of people that we shared to over 80,000 people in three, because there is that part where people are going to mentor you. They're going to help you share it, just like we're doing tonight. And this, I believe, is a huge reason this team is moving so fast, because when I joined in my 20s, I didn't have no help, and I bought $1,200 worth of juice, never heard from my friend. I drank all the juice because there was no help. And I didn't think network marketing worked. In fact, it wasn't network marketing, it was my friend. There was no system, there was no help. So what is the next real system here? This is a turnkey provider program. If you look at the first bullet point on the right side of the screen, it's really, my wife built this with select leaders in our organization for about 6 months. This is for people in a retail environment. So say you know someone that owns a gym, a salon, a med spa, a clinic, a doctor's office, a physician. This is where they literally plug and play, has the QR codes, the margins, the product PDFs, every single thing that they literally is already done for them. So it's really just hands-on, very easy for someone in the retail environment to plug into Three, and it has everything. They don't have to go find it. This has been a huge, huge mover for people that have the retail environment. Incentive trips. You go out there. This is one of my first couple of weeks in the profession. I was, sharing this with my friends. They were like, and then the leadership told me, hey, you're close to getting a free trip. I'm like, what? So you go out and share these products with your friends. And then as you do that, the company sends you on free trips around the world. Well, think back to my wife when she was a director of nursing. They gave her a turkey at Thanksgiving, and they never send her on a trip. So if you think about it, you go out and share this company, and you can go on free trips. I've been around the world for free. This year, they're taking a group of people to Cabo or Vietnam, and you can even grow your business big enough to go to Monaco in France. So that's phenomenal. So dream vacation, sharing this part-time. Now, we've taken the most people in and on these trips than any other team in the company in the United States. So not only are we going to help you gain some freedom, but also go on dream trips. How to participate. So I'm almost done. Two choices. Number one, retail customer. You don't pay anything. You just buy the product you want to take. Number two, become a brand ambassador. What is that? That's $30. That's for the year. That gets you 4 different websites to get you a Three international app and a back office. What is a back office? That means if I was to bring on Lisa, Debbie, and Susan and Stacy, I could see every single one on their order, then to infinity, anybody they ever shared it with and brought on. So it's really your back office to the market share you gain for Three. So then what's your next step? You choose a package. My wife and I did something similar to the Pro Pack, but I'll start on the right side of the bottom of the screen. Intro pack is $200. You get 3 of the products, month supply. Remember, there's 9 different products. Then you have the skin care line, which is the Visage collection. You can get all 3 of them for $240. What I would say bare minimum, if you can do it, is a $600 package, because you get all 9 products for only $600. And also, that's a month supply. I think the skincare lasts more than a month, but premium pack, you can try them all. And then as you move up, you just get better value, like shopping at Costco. The Pro Pack is the best value because it comes with regular price of $5,000 you get for $2,800. You can pick either or. You got the supplement only one, or you got the one with the skincare. Where you see the numbers is how many months supply as well. Like the one on the right, the Pro Pack collection supplements, 9 months, 7 months. It's a lot of product, which is good for a household, even someone with a retail environment. Or you want to get more value for your dollar, you get $450 worth of free product. And also what I call it is your business in a box for a year. If you average out $2,800, it's $233 a month. And you cannot start a business nowhere in the world and run it for 233 bucks a month. But also, if you look at the third bullet point, it says you get almost a full year of smart ship included. Normally, you would need to buy about 130 bucks a month of product for yourself, for your household, to stay what they call commissionable active. And with this package, that's included for a year. So if you were to subtract the 1320, let's just say 1300 out of the 2800 and the 450 to $4 of free product, you're really only paying what, $1,000 for the year. Huge value. And then the last bullet point, you earn more money for 3 months. So you go out and share this, you're going to earn more money. What does that mean? You get your investment back faster. So the Pro Pack is, you see the vision, you want to do this part-time like I did, and also you want to get the best value and get paid more, which I think is phenomenal. So there's typically four groups of people. This is help us help you kind of groups that my wife and I put together. Group one, I'm not open to invest in my health or make an extra income. Great, we still love you. Group two, I want to be a customer. What is that customer? Remember, you can just go to the link of someone you sent you. You could order that product. The company sends it to you in a few days. And then group 3 and 4, that's the people that are saying, hey, I want to try the product, but then if I love it, I want to share it with someone else. I see the timing of the company. I see the value of the cellular absorption nobody else has. No other company really has validation through clinical studies to show you how powerful they are. So I think everybody should try the products. But if you start to see a difference, feel a difference in the first day or two, you're going to go, maybe I should share this with my sister, my brother, my mom, my kids, or anyone, right? So group 3 is say, I would share this part-time after giving the products a try. And then what is group 4? 4 is like, hey, I want the Pro Pack. I want to be all in. I want to be good for a year. I want to get the best value. I want to get all the product. I want to get all the things that come with the Pro Pack. And then the last slide, join the movement. This is really where you say, hey, look, I'm going to have help. We're going to help you every step of the way. And that system that we teach is really this. We teach you how to be professional in this profession, but also when you share is an invite and someone helps you share the information. So what is a movement? Well, it's a movement of a company that has established itself through $150 million in revenue. This is the top team in the whole United States because we help a lot of people. And also, we love people on this team. So if you say yes today, make sure you know that you're going to have help, you're going to have support, and we're going to be there every step of the way with the biggest team, forming and building the biggest company ever in this profession. And we just are now starting to scratch of the surface to go out and bless a lot of people. So thank you for getting on tonight. God bless.